We are pleased to be here, and we are wanting to be able to connect with all of you in this moment in time. And we understand that for some of you, time has stood still, or time has mm, gone on for so long, it feels so fast for some of you. And we want to address the concerns that many of you may have, and that we know that many of you are asking about, which is what next, and what is happening, and all the questions of why is all of this happening within your own individual lives, and also in the grand scheme of the universal divine connection, or community, or the world, or your world. And many of you have been distracted by events that are brewing in the world and on this planet. And what is happening, there is a crack, there is a cosmic crack that has opened up, if you will, a vortex of understanding and knowing. And it is not a coincidence that many of you are being opened and aware of perhaps other beings from other planets, and open and aware from other ways of being, and giving choices to you as to what you focus on, and giving you choices of what it is that you are in this grand scheme of evolvement that human beings are in the middle of. And remember, that is why all of you came at this moment in time. And remember, time is an interesting construct of humankind. And if you look at the time that you have had so far from your lifespan, from this lifetime, and then you look at how many more years, or how many more months, or how many more days, or how many more seconds do you have here on this planet, in this moment, and in this lifetime. And for some of you, you feel like there is not enough time. And perhaps some of you may feel that all the time that you have spent on this planet adds up to where you are now, and it may or may not be exactly what it is that you have wanted it to be. And first of all, we want you to look at your past. From this moment, everything up to this point has brought you to the conclusions, the demonstrations, the evidence of where you are, and why you have what you have, and why you do what you do. And if you could go back in time, and if you could change one direction, what would it be? And to ponder this for a moment, and through the course of your life, was there a demarcation point that you could say, well, I made this decision, so this particular decision or this particular event co-created where I am now? And if I went back in time, would I change it? And if so, what would I change it to? You see, more than likely, you would end up, shall we say, exactly where you are right now, no matter which decision you made. Meaning that if you look at your past as a culmination of the best and highest good for you, even though it may not feel like it at times, even though it may be concerning at times, if you look at it from that point of view, you do not need to necessarily feel shame, or feel betrayed, or feel less than, or feel unworthy, or feel any of those things, or guilty about any of your past mistakes, or any of your past what you may call mistakes. And if you can ease your nervous system around that, meaning look at your past and say, all of this is perfect and has brought me to this place to open up to this new awareness. And you can say, I am grateful for this moment in time, because I am being led by my spirit in a direction that is the highest and best for me at all times. And if you can absolutely consider that and allow that to be in your energy space and your emotional space, then going forward can be easy because you can never do it wrong. In other words, if you look at your past as all of this is in perfect order, then you do not need to feel frozen to move forward or to feel that you have to have the perfect direction in order to take the next step. And if you look at every step you take is right, and every step that you step into is the highest and best for all concerned, then it can ease your trepidation or ease your concern or your fear around making a mistake or taking the wrong direction, or even being tapping into all of the pain and suffering and all the things that are happening in your world, and not allow that to distract you from the truth, which is you are here. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason to vibrate that all is well. And if you can come from that place, then you are, shall we say, living your purpose. If you can vibrate in everything that I do is perfect and right, everything that I say is the best and highest for all concerned, then you can relax. You can relax into the knowing that everything is going to, as your mother might say, be all right. Everything will be all right, dear ones. And that is also why this Galactic Council coming in to express safety and to allow a bubble of light to penetrate everyone's heart, because you see, everyone is making a choice right now. Everyone's making a choice. Do I stay or do I go? And remember, if you choose to go, you never really leave. In other words, your spirit is forever. And if you choose to stay, you might as well stay with the knowing that you are here to make a difference, and you are here to express and to demonstrate to those around you what it looks like and what it feels like to be centered, and not allow the distractions to pull you off course or pull you off your center. To demonstrate to others how to navigate the world in its complexity. To demonstrate to others and to yourself that you are a miracle. And imagine if everyone walks around with that feeling. What would the world be like? That you are all miracles. And the miraculous part of all of this is because of what is happening globally and astrologically and energetically and etherically, there is a unification happening, dear ones. And sometimes when that is happening, there has to be a lot of disdain, a lot of pressure, a lot of awakening that can happen. And it can look like pain and death, and it can look like suffering. And it gives you that opportunity to choose differently, you see. And with everything that is going on in the world and how you are holding that in your field, is important to know that these choices that everyone is making now is being held in grace and in love and in evolvement. And again, if you look at it from a very distinct part of nature, where there is a metamorphosis when the caterpillar turns into a butterfly, there is quite a bit of chaos that happens for that to occur. And it lies dormant, waiting. And for some of you, you may feel that you have been waiting, dormant. It is time for you to awaken. The sleeper has awoken, and that is why the cosmic crack, if you will, has been utilized. And you have a choice. You have a choice to move forward with pressure and fear, or you have a choice to move forward with grace and ease and allowing, and know that all of this from this moment on is the real world for you. Anything up to this point has been a rerun, if you will, from your lifetime. You get to look at all the things that have happened in your life and all the things that have happened on this planet and other planets, you see. And it's coming to a new unification is all we can say that you will understand. That the unification of physical and emotional, energetic, all combines. And the potency of this knowing, the more that all of you believe this, stand in this, and co-create this, the easier it becomes for more and more people can join the, if you want to call it, the uprising. You are choosing to look up. You are choosing to rise. You are choosing to rise above all of the, again, pain and suffering and disdain and guilt and shame and hate and all of those things. Human beings are being led by spirit, their own spirit, and also look up for the support that you are asking for. And by looking up, you rise up instead of looking down, meaning the more you hold your head down and the more you try to push everything away that you do not like and walk a path by using blinders, the harder it becomes to allow unforeseen support to come to you. If you are like a horse with blinders looking forward and that's all that you see, it does dissipate all of the other opportunities that are available to you to feel free, to feel connected, to feel purposeful. And when you release the binders and the blinders that you may have, the horse gets to look around and run with gusto and play and be more connected to everything around you and everything around that horse, you see. So you are the stallion. You are the stallion that is galloping toward your purpose, and you are in it now. And how does this feel?